Good morning, students. All right, today we're going to get more into some tumbling stuff. I got Mr. Sugars right here with me.
Hey, boys and girls!
So today we're going to get warmed up a little bit, and then we'll get into some locomotor movements, and finally some different tumbling.
Some more tumbling moves,
Yeah, I'm excited. Me first?
Go ahead.
I'll go first. All right, we'll jog in place. Woo, picking up those feet. Yeah, getting warmed up. And we'll go ahead and bring those heels up to our booties. We're doing some booty kickers. And let's do the other one. Let's do high knees.
We call these rip rats. Just listen, rip rat, rip rat.
That's good.
Rip rat.
All right, Mr. Sugars, what are you
Okay,
thinking?
how about let's do 15 jumping jacks.
I like it.
Ready? Go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Woo.
Woo, I like it.
All right.
All right, we're gonna do a little bit of punch, punch, knee. All right, let's do it.
Punch, punch, knee.
Yep, let's go.
So punch, punch, knee.
Punch, punch, knee.
knee. Punch, punch, knee. Punch, punch, knee.
Ooh, I like the
Punch,
both.
punch,
Yeah.
knee.
Punch, punch, knee. Ooh.
Punch, punch, knee.
Punch, punch, knee.
Punch, punch, knee.
I like
Make
that.
sure, boys and girls, don't go fast, but full range of motion. Not reach that arm out. Bring that knee high. Go ahead and pause a little bit. Okay. Full extension.
I like that.
All right, let's touch your toes, Mr. A.
I like that.
Hey, deep breath in. Let's fold for those toes. Hey, toes, how's it going? Definitely want to stretch good today, boys and girls. Be moving our body. All right. 4 more breaths.
Let's grab those toes. I like this one. We grab the toes and then you push back. I like that.
There we go.
Oh, now Mr. Sugar, show me the 8 one again. I like that.
Oh, crazy eights?
Crazy 8. Show me crazy 8.
Oh, we love crazy eights. So
Let's
start
do
with your
it.
feet together.
Okay.
And we walk our feet out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sometimes I step if I'm in the grass.
Yeah, totally.
Now we clap down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Feet stay still. Move your hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep those hips high, boys and girls, and shake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And let's walk on back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And clap up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And walk those feet in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right.
I like that.
Ooh, okay, so my hips need some stretching.
Yeah.
So let's do frog stretch.
Frog stretch.
Okay, so we're
cool.
gonna squat down like this. We're gonna put our elbows inside our knees and press out. Okay, try to keep your head up and your back straight. Try to sink those hips lower than your knees if you can. Mr. A can definitely get lower than I can. That's why I need this stretch. Ooh, or sometimes I grab like this, do this, and press. We're really stretching our hips in here, boys and girls. Good. Go ahead and put one leg out. Perfect. One leg to the other. Woo. Stretching. Stretch those hips. Open them up. Good. All right, where else?
Feels good.
You good, Mr. A? Or?
I'm thinking that we need to do a little bit of locomotor movements, some of
Okay.
our tumbling reviews.
Okay, I'm not quite there yet. Can we
Okay.
do a few more stretches?
Let's do some more stretches then.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'd like to do some egg rolls or some rocker stretches
Okay,
for my back.
Let's
and-
do it. Yeah.
Okay.
I know that you have your egg roll warm-up video,
Yeah.
so we can do something
I'm
just like that.
rocking my back out a little bit. I'm gonna be
Ooh.
tumbling today.
Yep, I'm gonna join you on this.
All right. Yeah. Man, can you reach your toes?
Barely.
I get my legs on you.
Barely.
You're rolling. You're wrong. Hey, toes. Yeah, let's roll over on your stomach. Little seal stretch. Oh. Oh, stretch that seal out. Good. Go ahead and put your toes in the ground and press up into a downward dog. Or in tumbling, they call this the front bridge pose. Okay? So we're in our front bridge, downward dog. Now go ahead and walk a little bit. Crawl a little bit. This is our bear crawl. Turn around and bear crawl back, Mr. A. Yeah. And again. Yeah. Good. Okay, stay on your hands and feet, boys and girls. And we're going to do what's called sit-throughs. Bring your leg out like this.
Yes. Okay.
And come back. Sit through. Come back. Sit through. Come back. Put your foot where your hand was. Put your foot where your hand was.
I haven't done these in a while.
Oh, yeah, guess what? You know what? I know I'm getting warm because it's time for my outer layer to come off.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think the cold grass is keeping me okay.
Booga booga! All right. So, what were you saying, Mr. A? Some locomotive moves?
So bear crawl, that's one of them.
What is a locomotive move, Mr. A?
It's where we're practicing manipulating our body through a movement exercise. So we're moving somewhere.
We're going somewhere.
We're going somewhere. Yeah, think of a choo-choo train, locomotive. Yeah, exactly.
So let me ask you this, Mr. A.
Okay.
Am I locomotive right now?
Yep.
Hey.
That's a walk.
I'm okay. Walking's locomotive.
That's a locomotive movement.
How about this? Am I locomotive now?
Yes, you are. You're moving. So you're moving
Are
up
you
and down.
sure?
Yeah.
But am I traveling?
You aren't traveling, but when you can do hops in place, but you can also hop forward as well.
But it's not locomotive until I get going forward,
Exactly.
right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, jumping jacks.
Not locomotive.
Can you make them locomotive?
You can.
Now.
You can jump forward.
Yeah.
You can jump backwards. You can jump side to side.
So that's a locomotive movement, boys and girls, is a move that travels from one place to another. That's why we got these cones out here, so you can see us move from one place to the other. So let's knock out a few, Mr. A.
Well, we already did our bear crawls. Are we
Okay.
going to do them again?
Let's do them again. I like bear crawls.
Me too.
Let's go ahead and we'll do some bear crawl.
All right, cool.
We'll take turns changing it up.
That sounds good.
You
All
go
right.
ahead and go first.
All
I'll
right,
follow
bear
you.
crawl, same thing.
All
We're
right,
moving around.
bear
I like
crawl.
to throw my hips around too.
Yeah, bear crawl, bear
Change
crawl,
directions, going
bear crawl,
curves,
bear crawl, bear
going
crawl.
zigzags.
Bear crawl, bear crawl, bear crawl. Good. All right. I like those. Let's go ahead and do some crab walks.
I like this one.
Girls. Crab walks are just like the bear crawl. We're moving, but this time our belly button's up. Look at Mr. A. All right, let's crab walk.
And you can go forward, backwards, side to side. Again, change up those pathways.
So hey, boys and girls, it's actually easier to hold yourself if you lift your hips up. Then your back's straight. When you're sagging, it really puts a lot of strain on your shoulders.
Yep.
If you use your stomach to keep your hips up, it's much easier to crab walk. All right?
Those are hard though.
Okay. Good for your triceps.
Yep.
Hey, check this locomotive move
Which
out,
one?
Mr.
Which
A.
one do?
I'm gonna do forward rolls.
Okay.
And rolls are a traveling motion too, because
Yep.
I'm going forward. So I'm gonna start squat, tuck that chin, and roll right through. Forward roll. Ta-da! Good, Mr. A. Awesome.
Ta-da, what do we end with, Mr. Sugars?
Ta-da! Do that again. Okay, so, where you gotta move, Mr. A? Where'd you go?
No, let's do one more forward roll, and
One
then
more
I
forward roll?
got to move for you. And then
All
I'll
right,
get a move.
okay, so remember, boys and girls, start in squat, keep those knees off the ground, plant those hands, raise those hips, right over top, boom. Ta-da!
Ta-da.
All right, what's next?
I've got one for you, inchworm. I know that we do this
Ooh.
for exercises sometimes, but it's also a good stretch.
I like it. We're moving our body, we're loosening it up, mixing up some stretchies.
And it's a
some
locomotive
movements.
movement, right?
Yes.
Because I'm moving from one place to
You're going
another.
from that cone to that cone.
So your hands and feet can't move at the same time. So at first it's small steps with the hand, until I'm in plank position with a nice straight back, and then small steps with the feet.
I like it, Mr. A.
And then once my feet come to my hands,
Good. Well, that's an excellent demonstration in flexibility, Mr. A.
thank you.
And you know, that's what they do in gymnastics, is showing off. You're showing off your flexibility,
Yep.
your strength,
Yep.
your balance, depending on the move. So again, hey, here's a move to show off my flexibility or what I got. So, straight legs, straight arms, short little hands with my wall.
I like the short steps, Mr. Sugars.
Okay.
Boom. And I like that Mr. Sugar's hands even go farther out past plank too. That shows that he has nice, strong tummy muscles.
All right, my turn again?
Yeah, let's do another one.
All right, let's see.
We got so many. We haven't even taught the seal walk. Or anything
I was
either.
about to do the seal
let's
walk,
do that
Mr.
one.
A.
Let's do that one.
So seal walk, remember seals, they got flippers in the front
I like
and
that.
flippers in the back. So what you gotta do is let your legs drag behind you. So press up, give a little and keep those arms straight. And
It's
walk.
hard on the grass.
Yeah, you
Oh
gotta
my gosh.
seal walk.
hard
Seal
on the
walk.
I'm used to doing it on the mat. It's so much easier.
All right.
Oh, I think that's good for locomotor today.
Actually, I got two more, Mr. A.
Oh, give me 2 more.
The log roll
Oh,
and
yes.
the pencil roll.
Okay, log roll
Okay.
first.
So remember, boys and girls, when you roll,
I like these ones too.
you're moving from space to space, but your base is changing. So if I'm gonna roll, and my base will change on the ground. The trick here is to keep my body straight. So log roll, hands are at our sides. Okay? And I'm gonna use my hips and shoulders to help me roll. What's important is trying to keep straight and rolling straight.
Are my feet apart or together, Mr.
I
Sugar?
try to keep them together,
Yep.
and use your torso to help you roll.
Yep, exactly.
Okay?
That's what we do too.
Awesome.
Pencil roll. So, Mr. Sugars, if you're teaching me, what's the difference between my log roll and my pencil roll with my hands?
Log roll your hands to your sides. Your pencil roll, you turn into a pencil. And you cover your ears, beauty, Mr. A, with your arms, and then you roll. Same, there you go, nice. Excellent. So, our swimmers, I say getting streamlined.
Yeah.
And you're covering those ears with your head. Now, what I see, don't be a broken pen, don't be a dull pencil, boys and girls. Okay, and don't be a broken pencil. Some boys and girls, they put their hands together.
That's good.
But do I look straight? Do I look like a straight pencil? Now I'm straight. Broken pencil. See, if I'm a broken pencil,
Adult.
it doesn't really, doesn't work. Gotta get my arms out of the way. So cover your ears with your arms.
Yep.
Okay?
That was
All
good.
right.
Dull pencil. I'm gonna have to use. I'm gonna have to remember that.
Broken pencil. All right, what you want to do? We got another.
We can do a backward. Let's do a little review on the backwards roll
I love it. Okay.
because we just did forward roll, so why
Yeah.
not?
Mhm.
So again, I'm keeping my hands, and my hands turn this way, Mr. Sugars.
Yeah,
Or
I
they-
turn them this way.
Good.
and
Okay.
press.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Mhm.
Because we had one student a couple years ago. They turned it the wrong way and they pushed off and really hurt the wrist.
Oh no.
Yeah. So we want to make sure that our hands the right way.
Mhm.
We're right here, and we get a little momentum. Tuck the chin.
And right through.
Ta-da.
Again, the key, boys and girls, is not your press. Is watching your center of gravity change. In that roll, that center. So you want to do that again, Mr.
Yep.
A? Okay. So watch his hips. Watch his hips right here. So as he rolls, he's gonna get him over his head. Go ahead and roll, Mr. A. See how he moves his hips over his head? If you get stuck right here, okay, I don't care how much you press, you're not getting over until you get your hips up. And then they go over. If that doesn't feel comfortable, if this doesn't feel okay, watch out on those backwards rolls. Okay? So Mr. A, when I do a lot of my gymnastics moves,
Yep.
I was taught to use momentum.
Yep.
You know what momentum is, Mr. A?
It's so that I have a little bit of energy to get me from one move down to finish it.
Exactly.
A
I'm
little
gonna
more energy.
use one position to help me get through my backwards roll so I don't get stuck.
Mhm.
So I like to start my backwards rolls from standing. So when I do, I'm gonna start standing and I'm gonna squat down. And I've done enough of these that I'm gonna let myself control my squat right into my backwards roll and press back through, back to my feet. So I'm gonna let my fall help carry me through. Okay?
Beautiful.
Now, next one. So this stuff's all easy for you. I got something for you to try.
Oh, what are
It's
we doing?
called a back extension.
Ooh, okay,
You
cool.
know what a back extension is, Mr. A?
Is that the same thing as a back arch?
It's a backwards roll
Okay.
into a handstand.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I've never done this. Can
So
you do this?
I will
Mr.
do
Chair?
this, yeah. So
Oh,
you
it
gotta
sounds-
punch those hands through. All right? So when I backwards roll, I'm gonna punch to a handstand.
Oh,
Ta-da! That's a back
I'm
extension.
gonna have to try that.
Yeah, it's a fun one.
This is my first time trying it,
Yeah.
so if I do terrible.
That's all right. Hey, Are you going to get it right your first try?
All
Absolutely not.
I want to try this one.
Just do your backwards roll and just when you
now.
finish, just punch those legs straight up.
Okay.
And extend your body.
Oh, I'm a little nervous.
Let's start from the ground.
Okay.
Start your
ready?
regular roll, backwards roll. Punch and stretch. Good. Yes. So, Mr. A, all you need is a little more speed.
Okay.
Yeah. A little more. There you go.
Oh,
Good.
no. I
Okay,
kicked
that
my
one
legs
you kicked
too
them
late.
straight. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
too late with your kick.
Oh, that's
And it's
good.
more my arm push than leg kick.
Okay. Arm push and leg kick.
Boom, that's better. Yeah.
I'll have to practice that one a little
All right, I'm
more.
gonna do
I like
one more.
that. I like that.
I love back extensions.
Oh, that's good.
Ta-da! That back extension. Again, make sure you're comfortable with those backwards rolls first, boys and girls.
Yeah.
All right, what do we want to do next,
So
Mr. A?
I like that Mr. Sugars brought up the point where, hey, this is a little bit of a challenge. So I know that for myself, I post the same video for K through 5 so that you can all see a different challenge, because some of my first graders are expert gymnasts. So we like to give it that good range of challenges. This one's another challenge one. It's a locomotor movement, and we taught cartwheels last time. This one's a round off. Or do you want to teach the?
Let's do round off. We can do round off.
Okay, let's do the round off. All right.
Hey, Mr. A, what's the difference between a round off and a cartwheel?
So cartwheel, like when you're explaining, I'm a spoke on a wheel, and it goes hand, hand, foot, foot. For my round off, I'm planting my hands so they both touch at the same time, and then my hips bring around, and then my 2 feet land at the same time as well. And I'm facing the place that I just came from. Anything other than that?
Just that's it. That's the thing about a round off is
Yeah.
there is that 180-degree turn in there, and we're gonna talk about jumps and turns here a little bit today too, I think.
Okay, I like it.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna try my round off. All right, so like Mr. Sugar said, a little momentum helps me with that round off. So I'm gonna take a couple steps. I'm gonna plant those hands, bring those hips around, and then feet. And
you see how he's facing that way, boys and girls? The opposite direction he just was.
I'll do it one more
He
time.
just did a 180-degree.
So I plant my hands.
Nice. Hey, did you hear that? You see his feet clap up top? That's another big sign of a good round off, is those feet hitting together up top and then landing. All right, my turn, Mr. A.
Those are fun.
My turn. So round off. Plant those, clap those feet, come down. Ta-da. Okay, do another one.
Do another one.
Okay, because the beauty of gymnastics, or what separates the gymnast from the tricksters, is putting moves together and building moves that they seamlessly float together. So guess what, Mr. A?
Yep.
The reason for the round off is that's how you develop momentum for back handspring and back flips. You come running at it and you hit that, and that generates so much force that you go there. So I can't do back flips anymore, but what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take some of the moves we've learned today. I'm gonna take my round off, my backwards roll, and my back extension.
Ooh, all
And
together?
put it all into one move, because that round off is gonna give me plenty of speed to pop right over to that handstand.
Let's see it, Mr.
Okay,
Sugar.
so round off, backwards roll, handstand. Ta-da! Man, it went out of the screen there, I don't know.
That was good.
But let's do one more.
Let's do one more. I'll make sure you're in the screen.
Okay.
All right, you're good.
All right.
Beautiful.
Ta-da!
Beautiful. Look at that. That was good.
Getting a little tired.
Better than me.
Ta-da! All right.
Better than I.
So, hey boys and girls, now we're going to talk about jumps and landings a little bit. Everybody can jump, but when you land, it's showing you can stick that landing. So often kids show me moves and they're, hey, Mr. Sugars, watch this, and splat. I can do a cartwheel and splat. Landing that move is most important. So let's do a straight body jump. Ta-da! I'm showing that my body can stay straight in the air. Now let's try a jump squat. I'm gonna jump in the air. I'm gonna make that squat shape, but I'm gonna return all my feet. Ta-da!
What do you call this, Mr.
That's a squat, or jump squat, the
We
squat
call
shape.
We call it tuck
Tuck
jump.
shape, yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of our basic positions in gymnastics, is the tuck or the squat.
Yeah, okay.
Okay? Another basic position is the pike shape.
Ooh, yep.
The pike shape, the body fold. Can you jump and make a pike shape in the air?
Not very well.
It's definitely, that's beautiful, Mr. A. That's beautiful. Watch me, I'll show you what I'm talking about. That's a definite demonstration of flexibility. So hey, notice both of us, we use our arms to help us jump. I'm gonna coil up and load up and throw those arms up and try to, now what's important is I don't want to reach down to my feet. I want to bring my feet up to me.
Ooh.
And the way to do that is to keep looking up.
Oh, good.
Don't look down. Okay, and the final one?
Straddle?
Yeah, the jump straddle. Can you do a jump straddle, Mr.
I can try. So again, legs are out wide, kind of like when we
Yeah.
do our crazy eights.
Yes.
Kind of thing. Yeah.
That's a straddle shape. Nice.
Ooh,
That
and
was beauty.
stuck it.
He can get those feet way up there. I know we got some of our gymnast
Oh,
kids that are
amazing.
really good at
Oh,
that.
amazing.
I'll try this one too.
Let's see, Mr. Sugars. Oh, that was good.
Ta-da! All right, so we got our jumps, and remember the jump. The show is not what you do in the air. The show is what you do in the air, not the ta-da. You know, the dab stuff. No. Make the show and then do it. So, next thing you can add to those jumps is a turn. So here's a jump, half turn. Another jump, half turn. Ta-da! How about a jump, quarter turn? So quarter, hold. Jump, quarter turn. Jump, quarter turn. One more, same direction, jump, quarter turn. One more, jump, quarter turn. 4 quarters take you all the way around. Let's do a jump, half turn, Mr. A. Halfway around. And again, halfway around. Now, let's try a jump, 3/4 turn. Before you do a jump 3/4 turn, you got to find your spot. So I'm going to stop looking that direction. Okay, I see you. I'm coming for you. When I jump, ta-da!
See how Mr. Sugars used his arms to almost torque his body a little bit to
Yeah.
help bring it around?
Use that twist. So boys and girls, you're going to try to go as far as you want. Let's go ahead and let's mess with that a little bit, Mr. A.
As far as we want?
As far as we want, but try to go as far as you want first. Go ahead. See how far you can get around.
I think I can do a full turn without making it splat.
Okay, yeah, got to land on your feet. Beauty, Mr. A, beauty. So, what I want you to do though is before you, okay, I see how far you can go.
Yeah.
Because everybody can spin a lot.
Totally.
It's important of knowing where you want to stop and stop at that time.
All right.
Okay, so you're
turn.
going full turn.
Ooh, that was
Nice.
pretty close, pretty close.
That was
And
pretty
ta-da.
good. That was pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna try a 1 1/4.
Woo.
Okay, 1 1/4 again. So that's, I'm gonna picture it first, all the way around and finishing there. You can tell Mr. Sugars likes to turn this way better. Okay. Now it's a big jump, so I'm really gonna load up. And when I jump, I'm gonna twist my arms to help me spin. Oh, didn't make it. Try again. Ta-da!
Not bad, yeah.
How do you get those arms into
That was
it?
good. All right, I'll try one more time. I'm gonna try the same thing. I think I can do it.
I think you can do a jump.
All right.
1 1/4.
So I'm going to face the same way. I'm going the same way as Mr. Sugars. Right?
Nice, Mr. A. Good. Now, boys and girls, the hype he gets, that's called amplitude. And amplitude makes just a jump or a trick look better. The bigger and higher it is, the better it is. Now, boys and girls, remember when you do these jumps and turns, jump first, then turn. Get as high in the air as you can, and then use your arms to cause the turn. Too often, Mr. A, I see kids and load up that turn, okay, and they don't jump. They go like this. And you know, I'm barely off the ground, where if I got that high and did that, I'd have so much speed.
Yeah.
But
Look like the Tasmanian.
yeah, look, a Tasmanian tornado.
Yeah.
All right, so boys and girls, so play with those jumps and turns. Then you could take those jumps and turns and add some of our tricks.
Yep, exactly.
I'm gonna try a jump tuck or jump squat
Okay.
with a half turn.
Ooh.
Okay?
I'm
Jump.
gonna try this with you.
You hear that? Jump squat, jump tuck, or knee slap with a half turn. There we go.
We'll both do it.
1, 2, 3. Ta-da!
Ooh.
Again. 1, 2, 3. Ta-da!
That's good.
All right.
I like combining the moves. That's fun.
That's what separates the gymnast
From the tricksters.
from the tricksters.
I like that.
Yes,
I
you
like
know,
that.
the kicky legs and the crazy legs. So boys and girls, go out again. Do like Mr. A and I. Go out and find some space and just practice making shapes in the grass.
Yeah.
Okay. Before we go, let's do front bridges, and we're going to do back arches
Yes, let's do it.
to stretch out a little bit.
Let's do it.
Okay. I'm going to go first.
You do the front bridge, I'll do the back arch.
Okay, I can do a back arch.
Okay.
I really want to stretch it. That's why
Okay,
I want to do it. I do need
perfect.
to stretch that
Gotcha.
back out. So boys and girls, back arch. Some of you can walk into it. I used to, as a wrestler, I used to take people and throw them over them in the back arch, but not so much anymore. So I'm gonna get down here, and we'll press up into that arch. See, I'm on my toes, trying to get my hips as high as I can. Now the trick here, boys and girls, the closer you can get your hands and feet together, the easier it is to do things like back walkovers and back handsprings and things like that. So you see Mr. A, his center of gravity is right here. If he can get more arch and get his hips over his shoulders, he can easily walk over. But I don't think me or Mr. A are there at this moment. No, but I do know, so kids ask me, Mr. Sugars, how do I do a back walkover?
Yeah.
That's the secret, is a lot of back arches.
Gotcha.
So you're comfortable in the back arches.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll find a volunteer one day to help us out to do what we call the spider walk.
Ooh, what's that?
That's where you're in that back arch and you actually walk.
Ooh, that's cool.
Spider walk. And like I said, the way I showed
Spider walk.
the spider
That's
walk,
cool.
it's a fun one. It looks really creepy and cool. But so before we go today, boys and girls, let's go ahead and calm back down. Are we good for the day?
I think we're good.
Okay, I know.
That was fun.
I'm sweaty. All right,
Me
take
too.
a deep breath in. Calm ourselves back down. One more. Okay, let's go ahead and put our hands on the ground, boys and girls, and let's go ahead and do some of our ABCD yoga. Let's go ahead and hold arrow with angles. Switch it. Arrow with angles. Good. Come to your stomach, bending bow. So going for your back arch, boys and girls. Oh, ah. Yeah, I know I need to work on my back arch. I'll only get one leg today. But that's okay. It's how I'm going to modify it. I'm not quite there yet. All right, knees on the ground. Come up to child pose. Stretch those shoulders out good. Child pose. Press that up into downward dog. Good. Up in that downward dog. Good. Let's go ahead and stand up into our seated eagle pose. Cross your feet. Cross your arms. And sit down.
I can only do the hands one way.
Yeah. Good. But that's the beauty. If you know one way, definitely try it the other. Let's switch it up. If you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I have to keep one foot on the ground on this side. The trick is to keep your back straight and sit. Good. Go ahead and fold that frog. Fold down. Bring your elbows in. Good. And we're going to finish today with the growing gorilla giant. Our G words are growing gorilla giant. So put your hands back on the ground. Okay, now we're in that fold. And I want you to grow. Make that H shape also. Grow, gorillas, grow. Yeah. Good. Fold again. Come up, deep breath in. One more. I hope you enjoyed this week's video, boys and girls.
That's fun.
Practice your tumbling. We'll have a great time. Mr. A, awesome job.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Woo!
Woohoo!
That's good. That's probably 20 minutes.